Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in. We're going to be doing chicken wings. So just let me get this stuff out, guys. So I wanted to do a video of me doing chicken wings. So we're going to do these chicken wings right here. One fine chicken. My husband called me. I wasn't going to do them, but my husband called and he's like, babe, can you make those chicken wings for me? So we're going to do that. So I thought I would do a video and show you guys obviously what we're doing. How I cook my wings. I mean, I cook wings differently every time. Like, I don't always cook them the same exact way. There's a lot of ways that you can cook wings. So I'll show you how I'm going to do mine tonight. We're going to do them with garlic mince. We're going to do with some butter. We're going to use a stick of the blue bonnets. So what I'm going to do, and this will be pretty fast, guys. I mean, honestly, it's going to be a fast video. So, just wanted to get on and say hi. I'm working on my sobriety. I'm focusing. I got back on my meetings. So, I'm able to get back into my AA meetings. That's all I can do. I mean, I was pretty ticked off. I had a reason behind why I drank. And I know there's no reasons to do it, you know, but I was just in that mood, guys, the other night. And honestly, I take those videos down because they embarrass the living dog crap out of me. And so I deleted it, but I struggle with depression. I struggle with anxiety. And so I just had a slip up. Something really was going on. I was really upset, and I'm over it now, and I'm going to focus on my sobriety once again. That's all I really want to do. So I'm going to probably just use the whole stick. Let me see if I can get this ball in the microwave first, guys. Sorry about the glitch, guys. I really am. So we're going to do a stick of butter. As I was saying, I want to make sure this fits in the microwave. Yeah. Okay, so we're doing chicken wings for the glitch. So 1 stick of butter. And like I said, I like to make my wings different all the time. So then we're going to go in with some garlic. Minced garlic. I'm going to say about 7 or 8 teaspoons of garlic. I just want enough to get all coated all over the wings. And that's plenty. Okay, now I'm going to put this in the microwave. And we're going to melt that. So we're going to put that on 1 minute and we'll check it. All right, that is done. I don't like to be near the microwave. Whenever I'm doing it, I have to walk away from the microwave. No, that is not done. So we're going to do another minute. I'll be back. Gotta melt that butter, guys. One second. Okay, so we're gonna stir this up. Now this is probably gonna burn the freaking hell out of my hands. So I'm gonna let that cool for a few minutes, but I'm going to melting it, you know, it's still really hot. And we're doing chicken wings. You won't have to grease the pan because we're gonna marinate our wings. And technically, I would marinate them for a couple hours. I didn't know my husband was gonna want these as soon as he got home, so unfortunately, I'm not gonna marinate them. I'm just gonna put them. I mean, I'm gonna marinate them in there, but I'm not gonna let them set in the marinade. I'm just gonna go ahead and bake them. So you're gonna use just regular chicken wings. Put them in there. These are nice little chicken wings. So you're just going to dip your wings in there. Oh, that one didn't. I guess that's one bigger one. Okay. I wish that container would have had a lid, but it didn't. Well, don't ask me why I was washing my hands just now. I'm getting ready to, then you just want to spin them around in the garlic. And get really garlicky in the butter. Okay. Get that all over my seasoning stuff. I'm going to do a little bit of onion powder. A little garlic salt. We're going to do black pepper. What else am I missing? I do like the Kaijo or whatever it is, but I don't have any. I'm going to use a little red pepper in mine as well. And then I'm going to do a little salt. And I want to do it up high. Let's see. And that's it, I believe, for that. I'm just going to stick them in the pan. Yeah, I got the oven on 425. I'll check these in about 35 minutes, 40 minutes. I would say about 50 to 55 minutes, and they will be nice and tender. And Mama Bear should have put these in the other. I'm going to put these right back in here because that's too small of a dish. Whoops. Didn't see that one. Let's try this again. Now I could have towel dried it, but I'm just marinating them anyway, so it really doesn't matter. You just want to make sure that you bake them long enough. Jeez. And it about filled this pan all the way up too. Okay, and that's fine. And then we'll just go ahead and dump the rest of the batter on. Go ahead and just dump it in there. And I'm going to add just a little more pepper to them. You can pretty much add whatever kind of seasoning you want. And there they are. And we're going to put them, let me turn the camera around. And those are garlic wings. Marinated. Thank you, Albert. Hello. Coming in, guys. And then, like I said, we'll check them in about 55 minutes. I'll flip them and like, let's see, it's 20 after 5, 10, 20, 25, 30, 45. So, oh, yeah, in like an hour. And then I will show you guys the ending results. Whoops. And of course I have the oven on 425 as well. So that's pretty much all I do. I mean, I like to make my garlic wings different from time to time. haven't made them in a while, I'm not going to lie. So I'm definitely really good on the grill and things like that. So these are the garlic wings. I like to do them in garlic and butter. And then, little onion salt, little black pepper, little regular salt, sea salt, but I didn't have any sea salt. So I used regular salt. And then I used some red crushed peppers. Sometimes I like hot wings, mild wings, barbecue wings, garlic and butter wings, which is what I did today. I don't have an air fryer or anything fancy like that. I just use regular old oven, but it's really just how long you bake them, and you want to turn them as well. So I'll probably flip them in like 30 minutes or something, just to make sure that they get all the way done on both sides. I just hope they're not too garlicky, but that's pretty much all you gotta do. And then, of course, I will make a side to go with it. I saw this really, really good recipe. I'm just saying, how are you? I'm doing good, honey. Thank you. Well, I'm doing so. I mean, I'm doing good, but, family drama, and stuff like that. It'd be like getting Mama Bear and me, just all baffled, guys. I mean, I suffer with a lot of stuff, but no, it's lately, I'm just dealing with a lot of stuff right now, so been screwing up quite a bit, but I'm back, and just gotta focus on my life, focus on what's the positive and right things to do. I just gotta learn that, things sometimes just don't work the way that we want them to. Life doesn't always go the way that we want it to, and life can be definitely unfair, and it's just everybody's paths are different, and I just need to learn to accept it for what it is and just be happy with everything that I have, and I need to stop being so hard on myself and be more grateful, in other words, and quit being foolish is basically what I'm meaning. I keep messing up, and I'm just so sick of being tired. I'm so sick of being just worrying. I'm just so sick of nobody, nobody really gets it but myself, nobody really gets yourself better than yourself. And I'm just over saying, it's like every time I'm like, I'm not going to drink anymore. Like, I end up drinking, and it makes nothing better. It makes nothing better. I literally puked my guts up the entire next day. I literally puked my guts up, and I'm like, why do I keep doing this to myself? Like, no matter whether people are going to get this and that, and you're not, I mean, it's no point in just being jealous of other people. There's just no point. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. And jealous when it comes to, I'm talking like financial things. I mean, I'm not going to do that. I'm so over myself, getting mad at things that I don't have or whatever, things not working out, things not feeling like they're fair, favoritism in your family. I'm just over it. I'm over it. And this time I'm sticking with it, guys. So, yeah, that's where I'm at today. And that's the truth. That's the truth. What's up? And that's just the truth. Don't let get you down. Yep, and I'm not. And I'm not. I mean, things are going to happen. parents are going to favor one kid over another, and it's fine, or whatever. I'm not going to call it, like, just, I don't want to get my feelings all back in a bunch. I'm not going there. I'm over it. A lot of family stuff, and I gotta just get over the way it is and just learn to accept the way that my mom parents, and just learn to deal with it in my own, my own ways of, there's always going to be like somebody that's more favored, or, you got brothers and sisters, you got siblings, in other words, and you feel like you could be forgotten or left out, you know what I mean? And sit back and watch them get everything. It's just whatever, but, I gotta worry about me. I gotta worry about my finances. I gotta worry about getting myself in the right position, not wanting other people to get me there or whatever. I gotta do it on my own. I gotta do this, and I can't expect it to come from my parents, in other words. You know what I mean? Like, I have to continue to work on YouTube. I have to continue to do my job. I can't sit back and cry in sorrow because money's not coming out of a tree for me like that. You know what I mean? Like, I have to, I actually work and try and do things, on YouTube, and I work, and some people, they don't have to. They just get it handed to them, and I'm tired of being jealous of people like that, and I'm not going to be, It wasn't meant for me to be like that, so I'm just grateful to have everything that I have. And I need to quit being so ungrateful to my higher power that loves me. I've been, waking up, reading the prayers. I prayed a good bit today. I don't feel like I prayed the devil, go away from my house, stay away from me, Satan. Like, I don't like Satan. I don't like, doing what he wants me to do. You got the angel in one ear whispering something, and you got the devil in the other ear whispering, you're not good enough, you're not pretty enough, you're not this, you're not that. And a lot of us, like, we'll look at people, hello, hi, and we'll look at them and we'll be like, man, I wish that was me, or why can't that be me, or I wish I, had money like that, or I wish I could go on vacation like that person, or, I wish, I wish. Why couldn't I have been born a celebrity? Why couldn't I have had rich parents? Why couldn't I have been rich? It's like, but then you know what it says in the Bible about the rich people and who God considers rich? And this is true. Team show. Well, hello. But yes, it's the truth. It says the rich people in Jesus's eyes are the people that have their health, a roof over their head, food in their stomach, and love. Those are the richest people. And all those things said have nothing to do with money. And that is so true. And I finally came to realize, and I'm sorry, but it took me to puking my guts up after getting drunk the other day, which I took the video down. I was ashamed of myself. I'm sorry I do that, and I think I'm going to have a good time. And, used to I wasn't ashamed, but I noticed lately I've been ashamed every time I drink because I just don't want to do that no more. I honestly don't. I want to be a decent person. I want to be like, an influencer, not a negative influencer. I want to be a positive influencer. And I can't do that if I'm drunk and being retarded. So, and I'm getting older, and I want to live for my higher power. The most and foremost, I'm making a mess of myself myself, guys. Like, everything that I've done, I'm just constantly reflecting badness to come back on me because I can't be good. It's like, what is it going to take, But I noticed something about me, I noticed that I've turned a little more selfish, and I need to be more grateful. I need to let God know, like, I'm not the person that Satan's trying to make me out to be. I'm actually a good Christian. I like, very sympathetic things. I'm not a real materialistic person. As you can tell, I have a broken nail. I'm just not. I like to do those things, but if we can't afford them, we can't afford them. I would rather have my home versus material things. Even though I do like material things, because I'm a woman, I do like that stuff. But I realize in today's world, I was listening to Donald Trump today. Hi, Albert. Thank you guys for coming in. But I don't know if you guys are watching the news lately, but I was watching the news. They're going to start charging us. They're remodeling Walmarts. They're remodeling Walmarts. And they're going to start charging us to check our groceries out. To check ourselves out. They're going to start charging us. Baby, I want to dance. Oh, you're so sweet. So sweet. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for coming in. Doot, 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 doot. I mean, hey, I didn't say that we couldn't dance. I didn't say that I couldn't sing. I didn't say that I can't, still have a good time. I just need to do it in a better format. I don't need to be drunk. I just, I just want to be aware of what's going on, guys. I don't like being drunk. And I just don't like it anymore. I don't want it anymore. And it's because I've made that decision to put my higher power first. And that's what I'm going to do. And that's what I'm going to stick to. And we're going to get through this together. I'm going to get through this. And that's all I wanted to say about that. But another topic. Donald Trump. Thank you. Donald Trump is, he's just getting more and more expensive. He's like, yeah, our world's, think of our world as a store. Think of our world as like a supermarket, in other words. So he's going to start charging everyone for living in our own country? Oh, no, wait. The immigrants, people that don't live here, people that aren't from here. So how are you going to do that when the American people live here? So if that's true, why are you charging everyone at Walmart then? Shouldn't say only, it's like $13 a month you're going to have to start paying every time you check your bags out at Walmart? That's insane. That's robbery. They're not just doing that for the immigrants. They're doing that on the American people as well, because we'll be charged too. Because he's setting it up that if you check out that you'll be charged. So how is that helping the American people? Because he's saying he's tired of the Americans getting robbed. You're the reason why we're getting robbed, Trump. You're robbing us. What are you talking about? To make yourself richer. He's robbing us. Yeah, he's tired. He's tired of he's tired of us being in debt to the other country, so he's going to start making them pay. for the people that don't live here, he's going to make him pay. And then he's going to turn around and make us pay too. So think about it. He's doubling up his cash. And we're getting poorer. I mean, I don't hate Trump. I actually do like him. But I mean, he is funny. I don't know. I mean, it's not funny. I mean, it's really not funny. It's like funny, he, ha. It's like hysterical. It's like sarcasm. It's not literally funny that, we're being robbed. I mean, there's nothing funny about that. It's just terrible the way that he's doing, the way that things are, and the fact that, there's just, you just feel like there's nothing that you can do. You guys would have to get those likes up for me to dance, guys. I'm talking like major likes. Get this to 100 likes and then I'll dance. 50 likes. You guys gotta subscribe. I'm tired. I don't have the... I just don't have the time to play around anymore. I gotta get serious. Mom Bear's gotta crack down on you guys. You guys have gotta start subscribing. You gotta start liking. I'm gonna start getting back into my exercises, guys. So I'm thinking, we're gonna be doing a lot of exercises. I'll probably start exercises. I'll be honest, I'll probably start that next week. So if that's something that you guys would like to see, we're talking just all kinds of stretches, cardio, like walking, jumping on the trampoline, just anything, riding a bike, going for walks, walking on the treadmill, just things like that. Any kind of exercises. We're going to be getting into that. Yoga, a little bit of yoga here and there. Stretching, all that stuff. We'll probably do like stretching, and then we'll go into like a 10, and then we'll work our way up. We'll start off with like 5-minute workout, then we'll go up to a 10-minute workout. Then we'll go up to, we'll do 10 minutes for the week. Then we'll go up to 15. Then like 2 days we'll do 15 minutes, and then we'll do 20 minutes, and then we'll get up to eventually like 30 minutes. And we'll bounce from 20 to 30 minutes every day. But we got to build ourselves up there because we're going to be doing this every day. So feel free to join in. Get yourselves. We will be needing a yoga mat. You will be needing some dumbbells, a kettlebell, and you can get leg weights, a yoga mat, something like that. If you can get a small trampoline or something like that, or even a jump rope, that would work. So yeah, and then obviously we'll do days where we have no exercise routine at all. And I also have a treadmill, so you can either just go for a walk outside, or if you have a treadmill, you can do it that way as well. But yeah, those are the things that we're going to be using. So if you don't have any of that equipment, try to get some. I got a lot of my stuff from the Five Below. It's literally like you can get weights, you can get yoga mat, you can get everything that I have for $5 or like $5. So it's a really good store. It's called Five Below. You can Google it to see where the nearest store is to you. Walmart's so. They're a little expensive, but Five Below is definitely your better bet. But yeah, I hope that you guys can join me for that. And yeah.
But soon, this princess won't have to take no for an answer anymore.
She wanted it pretty badly.
He believed that God put them together. It's on my way. And he wasn't going to just go away.
I can't have you know.
And we're going to go in here. Oops. I'm going to take a peek at the wings. Oh, yeah. We're going to turn this down. Oh, it's like it's cooking really fast. So we're going to turn it down to 400. Munger's going to flip them. How to tell me? Oh, yeah. They're looking yummy. Show you guys what they're looking like. They are sizzling hot. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip them. So I'm going to turn these around so that they get nice and crispy on both sides. Oh, they smell so delicious. Now this is just your butter and garlic wings. It was one stick of... Well, if you really want to know, you have to go back and rewatch the video. But these are the butter and garlic wings. So we're going to flip them. I don't think these are going to take too long. Probably just the 45 minutes because they're so little. They're like the party size wings, guys. Literally. They're looking so juicy. Oh my goodness. Typically I would use tongs, but I don't know where they're at. So I'm just doing it this way. And then I gotta make him some sides to go with his dinner. So we're gonna add a little more seasoning on the other side. Just do a little more onion salt. A little red pepper. Okay, we'll do a little black pepper. And that's it, really. And a little black pepper. Where did I put it? Okay. And we're going to put these back in for like another 25 minutes. They are looking delish. Welcome. Baby, I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting to dance. Like I said, you gotta get those likes up in order for that to happen. Mama Bear is not playing no more. These videos are strictly influencing content. It is going to be just like my normal contenting vlogs, you know, my exercising, just my daily routines of whatever I'm doing for the day. You know, but everything is to be influenced in a positive way. We like to talk about things. We like to share our experience, strength, and hope. We like to laugh and have fun and communicate and just whatever I'm doing or whatever's going on in the moment, I'm just taking you guys along in the journey. So if that's stuff that interests you guys, please hit that subscribe button. Make sure you guys continue to like, share, and I can't wait to continue on this journey with you guys. I love having you guys on here. I love all of you guys, each and every one, and all of my subscribers. Thank you so much. Means a lot to me, and we're just here to have a good time, and we're just here to learn and grow from each other, you know. So that's really, and I, you know, wanted to just apologize and about the other night, you know, because I keep coming on and saying, you know, I'm done drinking, I'm done with the party and stuff, and then I end up doing it, you know. And so I just wanted to say sorry again, once again. I don't mean to offend anybody. I don't want to be like that. Something came about. I took it in a really bad way. I ended up relapsing over it. I shouldn't have done that. But it's something that really upset me. I don't want to talk about it because it's a family issue. But I did give a little bit of a description as, you know, being siblings and feeling less than. You know, it can really get to another child if you're, you know, brothers, sisters, brothers, whatever. You know, always feeling like one's getting more, this and that. And, you know, it's time to like, for me to realize, you know, I'm the adult. I'm a grown woman. I have my higher power. I have a good husband. I have a home. I have food. I have clothes on my back. I can take a shower. I really have nothing else to complain about. I just need to enjoy my life and be happy, you know. And whatever's meant to be mine, I gotta learn that I can't expect it to come from other people. I gotta get it on my own. It's nice if you get gifts and people give you something, but I shouldn't want those things. I shouldn't have to, you know what I mean, be jealous of other people's things. I need to learn that things come because you're a good person, you know. And things will pan out for me, so I just, yeah. I'm just, you know, I really want to just straighten up and quit thinking of what other people have and what I don't and what this and what that. I don't want to be like that no more. So I had to literally get, I guess, drunk one last time. And boy, did I do it because I was sick the entire day, just puking my guts up. I'm not going to lie. And I was really, really sick for like 2 days straight. So no more of that, guys. We're going to get serious on my channel, and I hope that you guys continue to stay subscribed because I really do like you guys, and I like coming on here and spending time with you guys. So thank you so much for that. I love all of you guys. Thank you. And feel free to talk about whatever because I'm also here to listen as like if you guys need something or something's on your mind. You know, this is a place where you can just kind of tell whatever, you know, look at me like a friend that is going to give you the true answer on stuff, you know. I've been lied to a lot in my life, And I don't like people that lie. And it is what it is, but I'm over that at this point, you know? Gotta keep, it's just, I'm not doing it, you know? I'm not one to like to be lied to. I'm not one to like to be lied to, and I'm not one to take lies very, very lightly. And I'm definitely not the person to lie to you or lie to someone else. You may not like my answer, you may not like the reply, but I'll tell you it's the truth, you know. What's sass? What's it doing, sassy girl? Alright, so while we're doing that, we're going to go ahead and we'll go ahead and make him some broccoli cheddar rice to go with it. With the home-style buttered mashed potatoes. So for this, we're going to need 2 1/4 cups of water. This is 3/4. Okay, we'll use a half. We'll go the half a cup. Okay. So, and 1/4 is like, okay. So we're going to do 2 1/4. So we're going to do 4 of these. So let me bring you guys over here. So now we're going to make the chicken and broccoli. This is a half a cup. I can't find my whole cup. So we're going to do 4 of these to equal up to 2. 2. When it comes to rice, you want to make sure that you get the exact measurements. Because rice is very difficult to make. 3, 4, and then we need 1/4. And I would say that's probably about 1/4, but this is 1/4. Oh, I just dropped more. Okay. Then 1 tablespoon of butter or margarine. I thought I had extra butter. So I'm just going to take a regular tablespoon. I'll do about like that much. We're going to turn it on low. And then I think we wait till it boils. That burner stinks when it starts up. So it's in a medium sauce pan. Combine water, butter, margarine, and condensed package. Bring to a boil, stir frequently. Okay, so I guess I go ahead and add this in now. The way I understand it. Yeah, so we go ahead and add it now. Now just stir it up. And you want to stir it frequently. And then I'm going to add a little bit of pepper. And this you want to constantly stir, guys. Yeah. And you guys see me. Just want to add a little pepper in there. And then you can always just tell whenever it gets done, it'll get really thick. Starting to boil. And main thing is you want to just constantly stir it. And we're going to look at the chicken wings. Oh, yeah, take these out. Oh, my. There is the chicken wings. They are crispy. We are going to turn these one more time. Mama Bear got to stir this though. Boy, those look so delish. Hang on, I gotta put the phone down for a second. Oh boy. I'm gonna do this in a hurry. About 5 more minutes on these. Definitely say. Okay. Now we got these turned around. We're going to put these back in for just like 5 more minutes. And then the wings will be done. Okay, so just a few more minutes on the wings. It didn't take long to make those at all. Check our noodles. Whew, it's foggy. Hi, Tim. What you cooking? We are cooking broccoli cheddar rice. And, hello, we are cooking broccoli cheddar rice, garlic butter wings. And then I'm going to do the Idaho homestyle butter mashed potatoes. But I got to stand here and watch this really, really good. The rice is something that you constantly have to watch. Along with the wings, too. I know it's like fogging up the phone. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I don't know. I hope you guys can hear me. This is the rice, guys. This is the rice. It's broccoli cheddar rice. I don't know why I keep biting my freaking tongue. Basically, whenever you want to, when you cook rice, you just basically want to constantly stir it. It's starting to thicken up. It's getting thicker. It's going to evaporate a lot of water in the air. You want to let it boil. I think it's like 20 minutes. Maybe like 1 more minute and the wings will be done. Ooh, hot. This is when I really got to stir it, and this is when it's the hottest. And I'd say the wings are done. So I'm going to go ahead and take the wings out. And maybe 1 more minute. I don't want them to be not too, I want them to make sure they're done, you know what I mean? I like them to be a little crunchy too. I'll go ahead and turn the oven off because I know we're done with the oven. Ooh, hot. Like I said, you gotta really stir the rice. Well, rice needs another minute or so. I'm gonna take this out. Yep, those are done. Those are done. The wings. Whew. Sorry, I had to move that pot. Sticking. I don't like that. That's high. This is like my only good pot left, you know? I gotta get some new dishes. So, broccoli cheddar rice. Chicken wings. Now we're gonna get the mashed potatoes going. For the mashed potatoes. So I always just use one bottle of water. For my instant potatoes. Exactly one of these. Pretty sure it's like 8 ounce right here. And then there's no need to add butter because the potatoes already have butter in them. We're using these instant ones. These are the Idaho ones. They literally taste just like regular mashed potatoes. You would never know the difference. I love them because they're easy, they're quick, they're fast, and they're good. They are good. You can't tell the difference. I mean, it saves you a lot of time. I do like regular potatoes as well, but these are potato buds, and these I mean, when my husband's working midnight shifts, I'm not doing the real potatoes. I like something quick. I like that he likes potatoes a lot of times, so the instant ones are easy and they're cheap. I think it's like $1 a bag. They're not, I mean, it's not cheap, but it's one of the cheaper things in life. And then we're going to set the microwave for 4 minutes, so I'll be right back. All right, and then we're waiting on the microwave, guys. Thank you for being so patient with me. Thank you for coming in as we made our wings, our broccoli cheddar. And it does take a little while to make wings, but not that long. And then what you're going to do with this, you're going to dump these right in the bowl. You're going to take your fork. And you're just going to whip them up. You can use a whip or a fork. I just happen to have a fork right here, so you just want to stir them until they get fluffy. That's it. A little pepper. pepper's just not coming out like it used to anymore. And that's that. So we have mashed potatoes, famous garlic butter wings, and broccoli cheddar rice. So let's give it a whirl and see what it tastes like. Gotta clean up this mess a little bit, huh, guys? Clean up my mess. And we'll go ahead and get my husband's plate ready. My husband likes a lot of pepper. Well, he likes a good bit of it. I'll just do like... Yeah. He's gonna love this when he gets home. He was hungry. Whoops. That's my husband's plate. And that's my plate. He hasn't been home all day. He's a hungry, hungry man. So I gave him a lot. But yeah, whatever he doesn't eat, I'm sure he'll put up for tomorrow. But he'll probably eat all that because he's hungry. He is a hungry, hungry man. There's probably like 12 wings there, which is about right for a man that's been at work all day. Mashed potatoes and broccoli and cheddar. We'll put his plate in the microwave. And now let's go ahead and give this a try. Thank you, God, Jesus, for this food and all that we have, and my fans, and our health, and our homes, and bless those who are less fortunate and homeless and hungry, that we will provide for them everything that they need. And with your protection and love, we thank thee, and thank thee most of all for your son, Jesus Christ. And we thank you. Amen. All right. Start with the rice. Yummy. Potatoes are yummy. I'm not complaining. I'm not complaining yet. And a glass of milk. Let me try the wings. Yummy. Not bad. Pretty good. Really good. Oh my. Really good. Please give it a try. Let me know what you think. Would you guys give it a try? And if not, what kinds your favorite kinds of wings? You can also make this broccoli cheddar in the crock pot, and I'm going to explain that. Not explain it. I'm going to give it a try, and I'll do a video on that one day for you guys, and then you guys can let me know your thoughts on it. Look how tender that is. Now, I don't know if you guys know or not, but you don't want to give your dogs chicken bones. They would love to have it, but they split. So I wouldn't do it. And that's it. That's it. Now I get to do the dishes off real quick. And I don't want to, but I have to. husband will getting home soon. God work. So they just change him around all the time. As far as hours go, he's never on the same schedule. Anyways, he's always on a different schedule constantly. Hot. And this water gets hot. The only thing I don't like is dishes. It's the only thing that they are hard to get your pans clean afterwards. So I like to marinate them. I mean, the best way is marinate them overnight, though, if you're going to marinate with any kind of stuff. And you can pat dry all kinds of different ways. And that was just a quick way. I didn't have a lot to work with. Like I said, I usually use a Cajun seasoning on them. But they still turned out phenomenal. So, I mean, even with just your garlic and butter, they're just garlic and butter wings with a little black pepper and stuff like that. Some seasonings. So if you would like to watch it from the beginning, please go back and rewind and rewatch it. If you missed it, we'll have it posted here. As soon as we are done, I will post it so you guys can go back and rewind it. If you wasn't able to watch it from the beginning. Drying up those chicken bones. I probably shouldn't have threw those in there. Oh, I probably shouldn't have done that. My husband's gonna have to look at that and he'll be yelling at me. I hope to God I didn't break it because I'll never get another one. I shouldn't have did that. So lesson learned, guys. Don't throw your chicken bones in disposal. And I know better than that. I don't know why I did that. I was thinking I didn't want the dogs to have them. I should have just thrown it in the trash can, but I didn't. And that is what I do. I cook, clean. My husband will be home soon. He is going to love his dinner for sure. He's going to love it. At least he better love it because Mama Bear cooked it for him. He better love it, huh, guys? Alright, guys, that's it. So, thank you so much for helping me cook and clean. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys give it a try. And until next time, I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.